first entertainment-based podcast in the depths of space. I'm your host, Sparky. We got our second command Spur.
Hi.
Our ship mechanic, Crimson.
Hey.
And our alien friend, Geronimo.
Trident gum, bursting with more flavor. Spearmint, artificially flavored. T6 sugar-free gum.
Beautiful.
So, we didn't do an episode last week because of Thanksgiving.
Gay.
Indeed.
I mean, I didn't know the audience was in this call already.
Gay.
Then again, I guess our subscriber count's basically just us. How was your guys' Thanksgivings before we start?
I had to make sure my parents didn't get fucking lost all the way, like, a drive, because they don't know how to read directions. So it was really fun.
Don't you have a phone?
Fuck off. Don't let that happen.
Listen,
they straight up got directions from the family member or whatever, and then they were like, okay, we'll use this. I'm like, I have an iPad right here, and like, no, shut up, we don't need that. And I was like, okay. And then they're like, hey, we need that. And I'm like, okay.
Oh, a big boy.
Mine went pretty well. My older sister, her girlfriend, and my nieces came up. And in general, it was a good one. After dinner, we played some games. My oldest niece got a little too competitive over Uno. So that was fun.
Did someone lose an eye?
No one lost an eye, but
okay.
I lost all 3 games that we played of Uno.
Oh, okay. I thought someone
lost all 3
died.
of my limbs.
Nah, nobody died.
My leg.
How was your Thanksgiving, Spur?
It was pretty radical, you know. I had some turkey and all that shit. Had some great food, and then after everybody went to bed, my family just kind of yeeted and went to the fucking beach for like 4 days.
Oh my!
During a rainstorm.
Okay, so like I don't know if you guys want to like put this in, but like holy shit! So before did I tell you about the girl? Like my professor was like, "Happy Thanksgiving to you guys." Like, okay, so like my professor, like before Thanksgiving break, he was like, "Happy Thanksgiving. Remember to spend it with your family, love them." And he like started going around, "You got a family, you know, you got." And he went up to this one girl, and he's like, "So you gonna be staying with your family?" He's like, "No, my father's dead, and my mom is away." Or no, I think it was like my mom. Yeah, my father's dead, and my mom is like away, and my brother's like in the military. And my professor was like, "Oh." Sorry. It was just like saddest thing I've ever heard.
Damn.
I don't know why you shared that with like an entire class, but you know.
There was this girl I was talking to like around the time of Thanksgiving, and I'm just like, "Are you gonna be celebrating with family?" She's like, "Nah, I don't really have family here. I'm just gonna be making tamales and get drunk." I'm like, "Do you?"
Fair enough.
Like why you gotta like oh. Sorry to hear, I guess. I mean, what?
Well, because they moved out here on their own.
Oh.
It's not that they don't have family, it's just like they moved out here because like they just don't like their family or something like that. I don't know. They told me why. It's just something that's a bit weird. But yeah. This episode is going to be about just articles.
Funny articles.
Yeah, because we spent last week with our family, so we just didn't really have enough time to collaborate and come up with ideas for topics.
Yeah.
And I felt like, since this is going to be the last episode of season 1, we felt like we should just go off and do something special, and we're just going to be reading some articles here. We're just going to be nothing but articles. What used to be a segment is just going to be a full thing today. And we'd like to explain right now that the reason why we're cutting off at episode 7, 6, 7? I don't remember.
It's episode 6.
6 is because our boy Crimson is going to be leaving to Norway.
Yes, good old Norway.
Until February, right?
Yep.
So we're probably not going to be able to record while he's out of country. So we thought that today would be a good stopping point until next year, and hopefully we can do season 2. You know, I really love doing this. I love sharing my conversations I have with these guys, with all of you guys out there, if anyone here actually listens to us. Because one thing that I just love about these conversations is that we can talk about anything, right? And we just have a blast with it, right? And it just, like, no conversation ever feels dull, right? And God, we've been friends for 5-6 years, all of us,
Yeah,
even
for
longer. And it just doesn't even feel like it's been that long. And I just really I really wanted to do this as an experiment to to show the world like our thoughts, you know, because it's a little bit like the Ricky Gervais podcast where it was a social experiment on Carl Pilkington, because Ricky Gervais really wanted the world to know that this man is real, this man exists, and he is just laughable. It's a little bit like that, but I'm not like saying like, oh, Geronimo is a fucking idiot. No, I'm not saying that.
Are we sure?
I mean, he is, but
I'm not an idiot. I have ideas.
They're just not good ideas.
They're ideas.
Their ideas, alright.
Geronimo, going to a Denny's at 3 a.m. by shitting through the ceiling is not a good idea.
I don't do that. We went in at 7 a.m. and they didn't even get our order right, and I did not shit through the ceiling.
Alright, you shat through the
No, you
basement.
fell through the
pissed.
ceiling by shitting.
I pissed, okay? Denny's isn't even that good. IHOP is better.
IHOB?
IHOB?
International House of Burgers?
I have a topic.
Oh, I also have a topic.
Testicles. Okay, that's my topic.
Oh. So our first article is from popularmilitary.com. I did not think there was actual websites for just news articles and military stuff, but okay.
Wait, okay, I have one thing. So for the project I did in geography, I took a picture from some Reddit page, and I actually sourced the picture link in my sources, and it was from Reddit, the Reddit page military porn, and I just put that in my fucking sources for my teacher to see so she could. I wasn't gonna not source it. I might as well.
Yeah, good enough.
What do I have to lose?
So speaking about military and porn, we have this is from popularmilitary.com. Is Sailor says Navy colleagues support her non-sexual furry lifestyle.
Oh, this
correlates
perfectly.
It's non-sexual, I guess it's fine.
Geronimo, you're a furry. Can you object to this or no?
Weigh in on this. Military furry.
We need your hot take.
I feel like there's a lot of military furries out there, and you know how it is. Sometimes you just gotta yiff. I don't think it matters where you're from. Gamers be yiffing.
If you're from the ghetto or from high up, you're allowed to yiff. I gotcha.
Ghetto furries are the most valid of them all.
A female Navy sailor continues to supply ammunition to people who make fun of the Navies, thanks to her furry penchant for dressing up like a dog in her spare time. U.S. Navy aircrew survival equipment man Jordan Jones is a sailor by day but spends her time off dressing up like a husky and behaving like a dog, wearing a full-body costume that resembles an anthropomorphic anime-like caricature. Surprisingly, her bizarre fursuits have support of both her husband and her shipmates. I saw a group of fursuiters in public once, and I loved them, she told the Daily Mail. After that, I researched more on where to buy one, and I found they are around $3,000 to $5,000. Being only 18 at the time, I couldn't afford it when I dropped the idea for a few years. Eventually, she constructed her own costume for only $400, which actually isn't bad.
That's not bad for a fursuit. Those things get expensive.
Yeah, props to her. There's actually pictures of it, I think, and it's actually not that bad of a costume. I'm not a furry. I've seen fursuit costumes. Those things are really expensive, but they don't look that bad, you know? Stationed in California, Jones' alter ego Aurora Bloom has over 24,000 Instagram followers.
Jeez.
While
That's even
Jones insists her furry lifestyle isn't sexual, and that hasn't always been the case for the community she partakes in. Earlier this month, a former U.S. Army private was convicted of slaying a furry couple in 2016 after they claimed they were sexually abusing a teen. Still, Jordan has the full support of friends, family, and colleagues. My husband isn't a furry at all, but supports me in every aspect of it. She said, "Everyone at work does and knows about it too. They think it's cool." Jordan hopes that people come to see beyond the sexual side of furry lifestyle. The message I'd like to convey is that not all furries are only interested in sexual fetish side of the fandom, she said. This is stereotypical. This is the stereotypical thought when people think of furries. Just like every community, there are many who partake in sexual aspects, but not many do. So, what are your guys' takes on this article?
I'm scared of CNN picking up on this. This shouldn't like like how do people react to that? This
is Daily Mail, unless CNN is Daily Mail.
Oh my god! Like, I mean, think about it. Like, cause like imagine you're just like some mom. I mean, I guess it's not too bad, but then they start talking about the sex. That's like, oh, well. Like imagine being not like a mom. Like you've got two children. You take them to soccer practice every day. You turn on CNN or Daily Mail or like Minecraft story mode, and then up on the news, people in animal costumes running around. You're like, oh, that's sweet. That's
Holy
cute.
Crap.
And then you learn that there's a lot of sex, and it's like, oh no.
Well, I mean, I think that's with any, kind of fandom. A lot of times the bad parts of the fandoms tend to get highlighted. The thing is, in my opinion, there's really no such thing as a toxic fandom. There's toxic people. Like, it's kind of like the loud minority that's toxic, really. But that tends to put a problem on a lot of fandoms because people expect, like you say, oh, I enjoy this. It's like, oh, well, I fucking hate them because, a lot of them do this and that. That's my
if I'm gonna be 100% with y'all, Chiefs, there's a lot of bad in the furry peoples. The animal peoples groups. I don't know why. There's just a lot of bad people in there.
So
there's a lot of good people, but a lot of bad people.
I found a picture of the fursuit. It's actually not that bad looking for $400. I put in spam quarters.
That's really well done.
Yeah, for being made on her own for $400, that's not bad at all.
I'm proud of her.
Yeah.
She has a YouTube as well.
I mean, one thing that I personally love about fursuits is the amount, like, you can see the effort that when people make their own, you can see the effort that they put into it, and it's me myself being somewhat of an artist. I can really appreciate the time and effort that go into that kind of stuff.
You know what makes furries valid?
What?
Sonic Fox. That's the most important furry. That guy is a fucking icon. You know Sonic Fox, right?
No.
You don't? He's like incredible at like fighting games. Like any fighting game you give him, and he will fucking go ham in them. He's a furry. He just shows up to like a bunch of fighting conventions and just kicks ass. Like this guy is like legitimately incredible.
See,
if you like look up Sonic Fox, like he's just a fucking like gamer god.
See, I thought that the most iconic furry was Asswolf.
Asswolf. Actually, most iconic furry is Cockwaffle.
That's Chris Chan.
Chris Chan. Is Chris Chan a furry? I mean, I assume so. But...
Yeah.
I
would think he would be. I mean, he's a brony who also thinks he's part Sonichu. So
and also,
I mean,
Sonichu is just Chris Chan's persona.
Yeah, pretty much.
Chan also, I need to find the tweets of him when Stan Lee died, because those were very unique.
So,
Anakin.
Crimson, do you want to talk about the next article, or should I do mine and then you do yours?
I
Or
can
should we
start-
like?
let's
Huh?
kind of go back and forth with it.
Okay.
So, this article that I'm going to read is Dyson is selling 22-pound vacuums for children that actually work. And that 22 pounds is British currency, not weight measurement, for anyone confused.
It was
So this is from the Lad Bible News. So, children enjoying themselves is something most of us are vehemently opposed to. The mere sight of them innocently laughing and playing is enough to make the blood boil. But what if there was a way of ensuring their play wasn't a complete waste of time? Well, James Dyson and his cronies may have just found the solution. The Keston Dyson toy cordless vacuum is a smaller replica of the DC-59 model, meaning your child will no longer be able to come home with their usual "it's too big and heavy" bullshit excuses, not to muck around in these, or not to muck in the house, muck in around the house. Okay.
This is British, right?
Yeah, it's a British
Okay,
article.
that's why it's awful.
After all, encouraging children to use their imagination is all well and good, but it's not enough to simply imagine the carpet's clean, is it now? I think this article may be satire. Just
It might be.
The vacuum has an easy to empty dust compartment for once your child has finished picking up all the shit they've trodden into the rug. It can also be simply converted into a handheld unit just in case your child has had enough fun for one day and you need to take over. However, it seems unlikely your child will get bored using this toy, as it comes with a built-in clear cylinder containing colorful moving balls designed to trick your child into thinking they are having fun. Better still, the vacuum is only 21 pounds and 99 pence, US dollars,
Which
$28.30.
translates to $30 in US
Yeah,
currency.
roughly $30. On very, which would, so why not cross Fortnite off their wish list and have an economical Christmas? Parents who have already bought their children the gift to cleanliness have shared glowing reviews of the product. One customer said, "My little girl always wants to help vacuum with our Dyson. This is the perfect product which helps her help us without the worry of her dropping our real one." Another added, "I bought this for my son's 3rd birthday. He absolutely loves it."
Third.
Yeah, 3rd. Yes, a 3-year-old. He doesn't stop
Fucking
playing with
Christ.
it. Real sound. He enjoys helping Mummy with housework. A
Mummy.
30-year-old bought the product for their nieces who love using the adult vacuum. They said, "I bought it for my nieces for Christmas, as they both like using the real ones, so can't wait to see their faces when they open them. Here's hoping this innovation could signal the end of play without an end product." Next in the pipeline is a fill-the-blanks Tyler tax return kit and a talking basil brush toilet. Or talking basil toilet brush that makes scrubbing shit fun.
This is very British.
It is very British.
I think Lad Bible is British.
Yeah. Well, lad tends to be a British term, more or less.
What a lad.
So the next article is, let me find it. So many. This is from Niche Gamer, and this is we'll load. That'll be nice. Furry porn game Hightail Hall gets hacked. Over 400,000 users exposed.
Gee, Sparky, 2 furry articles in a row.
What
Sounds
can
like
you say?
Dedicated to me.
Seems like you've won the lottery.
I dedicated this entire episode to Geronimo, who sadly passed away as we were recording this.
I'm dead, bitches. Can't yiff if you're dead. What actually happened is that Sparky came in and shot me dead.
How'd you know?
It's his way with
I'm
the
a
yiff
ghost. It's furries have like omniscient presence over everyone.
Yes.
It's a
We,
secret power.
So we're
so the
just
article
recording with a
starts-
ghost.
Yeah. So we started off with So it starts off with we've learned. Sorry. Via have I been pwned? A massive data breach has affected furry porn game Hightail Hall. The long-running furry porn game developed by Hightail Hotel Studios was hacked, and over 411,000 unwashed teeth and users have and their data. Washed teeth and users and their data have been exposed. Reportedly, the data breach includes email addresses, IP, and physical addresses, names, and orders were leaked. Developer Hightail Studios noted that no financial data was lost, but suggested everyone naturally change their passwords. As an overhaul in October 2018, we are using a much more advanced and stable security system, said Hightail Hall Studios. Have you ever played Hightail Hall? Newgrounds.com on Newgrounds.com. I remember seeing it used to be popular back in the day, but I haven't seen or heard of it since. Sound off in the comments below. And this is by Brandon Orselli, and his description is Big Papa Overlord at Niche Gamer.
Big Papa Overlord.
Big Papa Overlord.
So, what do you guys think? Have you guys ever played Hightail Hall?
Wah!
The way he's laughing makes
Is
me
that a
think
yes?
he has.
That wasn't a laugh. And the answer is no. I
Probably.
forgot Borderlands existed. Is
Oh, I don't-
Borderlands 3 a thing? I hope it
Borderlands
isn't.
3 is supposed to happen next year.
Oh, really? Is it actually?
Yeah, like showed some like test footage at like I think PAX or something last year, and then it just went silent.
Oh boy.
Borderlands. They did Borderlands Tales from the Borderlands to get like a feel for to give players a feel of what like Borderlands 3 is supposed to be like story wise.
Oh, okay.
And
I thought you
then-
were gonna say like gameplay wise. I'm like, wow.
No, story wise. I think it's gonna have the same characters or similar characters. And then they're releasing Borderlands 2 VR to fill the gap until Borderlands 3 comes out.
Borderlands 2 VR?
Yes.
That'll give you a fucking seizure. God, the particle effects. Oh.
I just don't see it working. I mean,
I-
if Skyrim worked, I think.
Yeah, Skyrim VR, but that doesn't have like as colorful as a palette as I mean, I guess it wouldn't matter that much. I would play, I'd play Borderlands VR maybe. I don't know. It depends whether I still like I haven't played Borderlands in forever. I don't even remember if that game is
Jeez.
like fun, like legitimately fun or
Like, it's one of those games that's fun with friends. But then you reach to a certain point in the game, you're like, oh, fuck this. And you just stop playing. And then you go
Yeah,
back
that's
to
true.
it. And you're like, let's make new characters. And then a new friend joins. You're like, another friend joins, like, hey, I can play with you guys. Like, I guess we have to make new characters again. You guys get the Sanctuary. And then you just stop playing each and every time.
Sanctuary is the cutoff point.
Yeah.
After Sanctuary,
You make
That's
so
very
many new
sadly true,
characters. You make so many new characters that you start memorizing all the dialogue until that point. You're like, it's like, stand aside. I let Claptrap go first, and then you're just like, Hammerlock and I are two peas in a pod, two like yolks in an egg, two bully logs, and whatever. And he dies, and he's like, Claptrap's like suicide, fucking dead, brain cells or something like that. Fucking hell. And you
I
start,
like how
memorizing.
you basically just got like, I mean, that wasn't completely all correct. But I think that was basically what it was all.
Yeah, it's like, I'm sorry, but like every time Claptrap talks, I feel my brain cells committing suicide one by one. That's that big quote. It's like
That game was
you
both-
play through the game so many times, you just memorize it. Like there's a
The
difference
game-
between playing a game and enjoying it, and playing a game because you just really want to torture yourself.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, I play Minecraft story mode because I really enjoy it.
So we'll be right back. In the meantime, here is here's title screen music to Pictionary for the NES. Enjoy. Welcome back to ZapCast. Hope you guys enjoyed the music break. We are now back to reading articles, and here's Crimson with our third one.
Yes. Okay, so this article is from CNN, and teenager loses his driver's license after 49 minutes. This was in Germany. So, nothing lasts forever, and a German teenager has learned that lesson the hard way by losing his driver's license just 49 minutes after passing his test. The 18-year-old, who was apparently celebrating his achievement by driving his 4 friends around, was clocked traveling at almost twice the speed limit less than an hour after his test, police said. He had a short-lived license revoked for 4 weeks and will have to have more training sessions behind the wheel. The teenager, who was also hit with a €200 fine after being caught traveling at 95 kilometers per hour in a 50 kilometer per hour zone in the Märkischer Kreis region. I probably butchered that. I don't speak German, I apologize. Some things hold for eternity, some not even an hour, German police said in a statement on their Facebook page. They also speculated that the driver was trying to impress his fellow passengers. Some commenters on the post reveled in the irony of the situation, while others questioned whether he should have been given a driver's license in the first place. And that's it. What are your guys' takes on?
Same.
I can't ever drive, so I don't really know how to relate. Would you like to take over for your third article, too? Since you read a shorter one, do you want to take care of like a longer one?
Yeah. Well, let's see if the other one I have is. No, the other one I have is kind of short too.
How the fuck you get caught within 40 minutes? What you doing, son?
Okay.
It ain't that hard.
I mean, I can still read my next article.
That's fine. You can make up for being like a big long one.
Yeah. Man who hid 350,000 euros in washing machine is arrested for money laundering. I just think that this is funny because
just don't read anymore. That's the arc. That's all you need to hear.
Washing machine money laundering. Ha 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 ha. Dutch police who found 350,000 euros hidden inside a washing machine have detained a man in suspicion of money laundering. Police said in a statement that officers were checking a house in Western Amsterdam on Monday for unregistered residents when they found a valuable laundry load. A photo displayed on the police website showed bundles of banknotes, mainly 20 to 50 euro bills, crammed into the drum. Officers also found a money counting machine, a gun, and several cell phones. The 24-year-old suspect's name was not released in line with Dutch privacy rules. The municipal administration revealed that no one lived at the address, the police told CNN in a statement. When police did search through the house, they found 350,000 euros hidden in the washing machine. The swoop on the address is a move designed to tackle ghost citizens, those who live in the country but are not registered anywhere. Addresses are selected based on, for example, vacancy signs of housing fraud, striking habitation, or signs of crime. So, I mean, since the article was kind of short, I can read some of the comments on it.
Sure.
So, user Cannibalistic Oatmeal says, I really give the DM writers praise. Oh, by the way, this is from the Daily Mail, in case anyone was wondering. Which is kind of weird because the article says that CNN. So, but anyway, I rarely give the Daily Mail writers praise, but well done whoever came up with the headline. Grumpy Old Trout says, "Haha, you couldn't make this up."
What?
I don't know. This person just says, "Haha, you couldn't make this up."
I can make it up. It's not that hard.
I'm almost done. So, Sorry for our viewers out here. So the thing about me is I sometimes play competitive Pokemon, and my friend of mine is asking me to what's a good moveset for Raichu. So I had Crimson kind of stall while I'm taking care of this.
The truth is, Raichu is not valid.
Oh,
Ouch.
It's only Pikachu. Pikachu or go home.
Listen to this one. John MC56 said, almost as good as the story about the thieves who stole a consignment of Viagra. The police were looking for a gang of hardened criminals. That was a pretty good one.
Criminals.
I mean, I could choose another article to read.
sure. Sorry. I'm like I said, almost done. So just go ahead and find that article. I pinned quite a few of them in the Herculear Gazette. I'm sorry, I was not prepared for this.
That's okay.
Leave the wrestling one to me though.
Oh yeah, no, I'm reading ones that you didn't. I'm reading ones that you didn't choose. That, like, neither of us chose.
You could do the fisticuffs one.
I was gonna do the Blue Yeti one,
Oh yeah, do that one.
which is kind of funny because I do use a blue microphone.
Drama, don't you have a Blue Yeti?
I have a Blue Yeti, that's right. I need to use that some more. It's a good mic. Sounds nice.
I've got the blue snowball. So
Although when I slap the table, you can like hear the bass from that.
Hmm.
It's very awkward, but outside of that, I don't know how
Yeah.
often I go about slapping tables.
this $100 Blue Yeti mic comes with Fallout 76 for some reason. This is from PCGamer.com, and it says that it's $50 off for both at Best Buy. In the dying embers of Black Friday / Cyber Monday weekend, we've seen a few stranger deals doing the rounds. This one is a little baffling, but kind of neat if you're at the intersection of these interests. You can spend $100 to get both a Blue Yeti microphone and a copy of Fallout 76 on PC. So, you can play Bethesda's somewhat disappointing multiplayer Fallout game, then make a podcast explaining how you feel about it.
Wow.
I feel called out.
Yeah.
Somewhat disappointing. Somewhat. Somewhat.
The Blue Yeti is our microphone of choice for streamers, podcasters, and anyone else who needs to talk into their computer about something higher quality than the headset, or than a headset. I'm not sure how long this deal will last, or even who it's for exactly, but given that it's Cyber Monday, I wouldn't expect it to stick around for long. For context, the Blue Yeti itself was discounted to $87.13 over the weekend. The article, the headline was good, and the first paragraph was okay, but the second two paragraphs were like...
The article stopped being good when they called Fallout 76 disappointing.
somewhat
That's how you knew they didn't know that what they were talking about. Somewhat disappointing. Yeah, you can sure say that.
Alright, I'll...
So I'm basically done.
Okay.
I'll take care of the next article.
Yeah. I mean, you can read, the other two. If you want to pick another one up, since I picked another one up, we can.
I think we'll be fine with two.
Okay.
It's two more. Depending on how lengthy they are. This is by Ultimate Classic Rock. This is Elton John challenge to WrestleMania match by Kevin Owens. Enthusiasts and Elton John fans probably wouldn't have much overlap, but a recent challenge could change that. WWE star Kevin Owens has taken to Twitter to lightheartedly express his displeasure after John had to cancel his farewell Yellow Brick Road tour stop in Orlando because of an ear infection. Nobody ruins my wife and I's date night except for me, Owens says. You, me, WrestleMania. I have fought men in their 70s before I can do it again. In a second tweet, the Canadian-born wrestler said, "The last time I wore red heart-shaped glasses for another man before tonight was on January 12th, 1996, at the Montreal Forum. I was 11 years old. It was for Shawn Michaels. I'm never wearing red heart-shaped glasses for another man again." This isn't the first time Owens has stolen the spotlight from a musician. Earlier this year, he appeared on stage at a Shania Twain concert, grabbed the singer's microphone and hyped up the crowd. For his latest challenge, it seems unlikely that John will accept. Still, we can't fully rule out the possibility. After all, his costume choices rival anything seen in the WWE. Besides that, he wouldn't be the first Rock and Roll Hall of Fame member to appear at WrestleMania, as both Alice Cooper and Ozzy Osbourne previously participated in the event, albeit managing, not wrestling. And who could forget Sir Elton's impressive fighting skills put on display in the film The Kingsman: The Golden Circle? And our second article, or actually more than our second, our seventh article, is actually hits me home really well, in a bad way. This one's from PC Gamer. WildStar is now closed. So here is some footage of its final moment, and I'm not gonna. We can't show the footage here, so I'm just gonna read out what the article says. It feels like only yesterday that enthusiasm for WildStar was at fever pitch. The action MMO attracted a great deal of pre-release hype, and Phil's reviews was pretty glowing. Clever questing and a standout combat system make for an entertaining MMO that's large as its full character. He wrote back in 2014. I regretted that statement. News broke out in September that the Carbine Studio developed MMO would close on November 20th or November 29th in Australia, along with the studio. That's happened now, as you expect. Enduring fans of the game have marked the occasion on Reddit. They might also They might have done on the official WildStar website too, but I can't confirm since it's already been shut down. This video up it's always a sad moment when an MMO closes. Communities and friendships blossom in these worlds, and due to their always online nature, there's no real way to retain or archive the experiences they provide. You can watch similar closing moments for Ashran's Call and PlanetSide. On Twitter, the official WildStar account tweeted the following earlier today. As of November 20th at 2 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, the North American and European WildStar game service is closed. Thank you to everyone who joined us on this grand adventure across Nexus. This actually kind of upsets me a bit because I remember playing WildStar around the time it came out.
Mm-hmm.
It was really fun at first. Spur and I played it on a lot, but once we reached level 15, it just didn't feel like we were progressing. The game wasn't pay to win, which was nice, but I remember the game being advertised as a WoW killer, a World of Warcraft killer, and it's ironic when games are advertised as that because they never last.
Yeah, because this game closes down and World of Warcraft is still going.
Yeah, and I don't think anything can ever kill World of Warcraft.
Oh god, World of Warcraft is like a legacy game. People are gonna play it into the ground, basically. I don't know if they'll release any more expansion packs, but I'm sure Blizzard will. It is Blizzard after all.
What the fuck? I'm playing Destiny 2, and then I'm going to this last sector thing here. I walk in, and I start hearing country music. So I'm like, what the fuck did they put on the bot? But no, they're playing music. Now there's there was country, there was banjo and shit. There's a DJ here.
Are you in a DJ room? Just fucking drop some Molly, dude. Just fucking get lit.
Look at my fucking spamming quarters, man. They got a fucking DJ up in here.
Wait.
He's on this fucking...
Where is that? Holy fuck.
It's in a DLC place.
Oh, okay. Damn.
What is this?
It'd be cool if you could play whatever.
That's Paul McCartney.
Are they playing Paul McCartney?
That's Paul McCartney.
Wait, actually him or his music?
Yes, legit. That's Paul McCartney.
What?
Hope for the future, bitch.
Wait, is he actually playing Destiny 2 or is it like
No, he's in it. Like his voice.
Oh,
what?
Playing a bunch of music, and Paul McCartney song came on.
Oh, I thought you were saying like he voiced like a video game character.
So
If he was, it'd be great. No, but it was just Paul McCartney. Like,
so
as
you
the
can
song was
actually
on,
do
that was his
song
voice.
requests.
I killed the DJ. He was the first one I killed.
Oh. Wait, could you do song requests or something? Like choose your own songs, just like
Right now, like some music that would go on during a fucking bar fight's going on. That couldn't be more perfect.
play some Irish pub songs.
We got bar fighting music going on. It's so bizarre.
A couple days ago, the creator of SpongeBob SquarePants passed away, Stephen Hillenburg.
yep.
And we said we had a segment for Stan Lee or the last episode or the episode before. So I like to take a moment to say that SpongeBob was pretty much all of our childhoods here.
Oh God.
And it's one of the shows that has so many memorable quotes.
Defined a generation, to be honest.
Yeah. And it's one of those shows that can never be replicated.
No.
And people have tried with like Coconut Fred or what his name was.
Yeah,
Ew,
ew, that show was crusty.
I liked it, but that was just me.
Oh, you liked it?
Yeah.
Flapjack kind of tried to replicate
Flapjack was cute. It was a good show. I remember that, but
I
it wasn't
feel
like the
like-
same.
I feel like Flapjack and Chowder are like SpongeBob or Cartoon Network.
Yeah, kind of. But
Chowder was its own thing, honestly. I didn't get that vibe from Chowder, because Chowder is just like, I don't know, it's weird. I think Flapjack and Chowder were good enough on their own thing. They might have still had that same form. I don't know. They were both pretty good.
But
I didn't like Flapjack as a kid, but I have a lot
I
more
didn't.
appreciation.
I didn't either. I was more of a Chowder person.
Yeah, I like Chowder, but then like growing up, I actually started to like Flapjack a lot. I thought it was a good show.
So yeah, I'd just like to say that his work will forever be remembered as SpongeBob. You know, that was his lifehood, and what?
yeah. No, I just want to say that SpongeBob SquarePants honestly for me was a huge part of my childhood.
Same.
At one point when I was younger, I was absolutely obsessed with SpongeBob. My bedroom was decked out in SpongeBob posters, SpongeBob bed sheets. Like my bedroom basically looked like Petchy the Pirate's bedroom. So I mean, jeez, honestly, if I get a little choked up, that's because of how much of an influence SpongeBob had in my life.
God damn it!
Because Stanley hit me hard, but Steven Hillenburg definitely hit me much harder. I think, though, a big part of it for Steven Hillenburg is because of how young he was, too.
Yeah,
The man was 57. That's way too soon for someone to go.
Wasn't it ALS
Yeah.
Yeah.
as well? Yeah.
Yeah. So, I mean, that was... I mean,
Steven
was-
Hillenburg's influence on all, like, goddamn, like SpongeBob, what an incredible show. That show is like honestly one of the most incredible shows I think I've ever seen. Like, it's something you don't appreciate until you think about it somewhere. Like, damn, I remember that was a SpongeBob episode, you know?
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
something that like I've seen like people reference, and it just brings a lot of people together. It's one of the sweetest things I think I've ever seen in my life.
Well, yeah, because, you know, SpongeBob SquarePants, some of the quotes are just like inside jokes amongst a generation. Like, it's completely lost on others. But, like, you know, I can ask you guys or anyone else, what's funnier than 24?
25.
25.
25.
And we all get it. Or if someone gets hurt and yells, my leg.
What?
Or I mean, that's just the thing, you know. A lot of the jokes that were in SpongeBob, we all understand them because the show was great, and I mean the episodes that Steven Hillenburg came back and worked on, you know, the show got some of its old charm back. And now that he's gone, it's one of those things where you kind of worry a bit about it. But the thing is, you hope that his legacy is going to live on, no doubt about that. Again, you know, because of how influential SpongeBob SquarePants was. SpongeBob SquarePants is such an iconic show. I mean, no matter where you go in the world, you're sure to find
wasn't it Saudi Arabia, or was it like, I forget where it was, like a Middle Eastern country, and they have like a Krusty Krab there.
Yep.
Wait, really?
Actually, it's actually in Israel.
Oh,
Israel?
okay.
Yeah, Israel.
Yeah. So they don't have like official SpongeBob merchandise there or something like that. So like they made like a Krusty Krab replica for all the kids to play in, and they had the actual food there too.
Yeah. So
I don't know if it still exists, but like that was actually a thing. It made I think Vice News and stuff like that. Like those not low end, but like internet like news sources. They were vital stuff. But yeah, SpongeBob. I was actually playing the PS1 game Super Sponge the other day.
Mm-hmm.
That was one of my first games ever. My first game was Spyro the Dragon, but I remember also playing the Super Sponge game a lot. I could never beat it because I was a dumb child back then, but like, I loved SpongeBob as a kid.
Yeah, I would always watch it with my dad, and we'd laugh a lot. And I had like Battle for Bikini Bottom or something on PC. I think it was on PC. I know I had like one of those PC SpongeBob games, and I loved that game a lot.
You got.
I had what was it? Lights, Camera, SquarePants for the Game Boy Advance.
I think I had that on PC.
Yeah.
It's like, let me check.
I also had the SpongeBob SquarePants movie video game for the PlayStation 2. That, oh my god. I'm gonna be honest, actually, the SpongeBob SquarePants movie game for the PlayStation 2, or, well, I guess just in general, I really enjoyed that one.
I had this one SpongeBob cape when I was a kid. It was called SpongeBob Typing. I think I don't remember what the name was. But it was really weird because they got Tom Kenny to do SpongeBob and whoever else he voices, right? But then they have a guy who isn't the voice actor for Mr. Krabs doing Mr. Krabs. And it just sounds off.
Yeah.
Have you ever like watched those like weird like movie sequels, anime movie sequels, and the voice cast is completely different? Because they couldn't afford this person or that person. Yeah, it's kind of like that. Or
go one step further, live action movies, where for the sequel the entire cast is replaced.
Yeah, like the Ninja Turtles movie.
Yeah, or
the new ones, the Michael Bay ones.
I was gonna say the Beverly Hills Chihuahua movies.
There was multiple?
There were two, yeah.
And
Beverly Hills Chihuahuas.
For the, I mean, they got George Lopez back, but like all of the human characters, the actors from the first movie didn't come on for the second one, so they had to recast every single part.
Oh, but it's like the Diary of a Wimpy Kid movies too.
Oh yeah, yep.
It's like the first 2 or 3 movies was like the same cast, but then they made a new one like a couple years ago. Like the first one came out 10 years ago, but like the entire cast they've all grown up, you know.
Yeah, yeah.
So they got a completely new cast, and it's supposed to be a sequel. They're like, that's not Roderick. It looks like Kylo Ren.
Roderick Kylo Ren.
No, he does. Like, let me.
He looks like a cross between Kylo Ren and Johnny Depp's Willy Wonka.
No, he looks like a cross between Kylo Ren and that new character from Devil May Cry 5. You know who I'm talking about?
Mm-hmm.
The V character.
Virgin.
Roderick. Diary. I'm looking this up. He looks a lot like Kylo Ren. It's scary. I'm putting it in Peculiar because it's like the first thing I'm looking. So that's like the old Roderick and there's the new Roderick.
Oh my
Oh,
god.
he has an Avenged Sevenfold shirt on. Oh.
Ew! 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 Ew!
Say you for me one
And
more
that's
time.
supposed to be the same person. That's
Yeah.
not.
It's
Dude,
not
he
the
grew
same
out his
person.
hair and got it. This is what happens when you listen to Avenged Sevenfold.
Have you guys seen the Diary of a Kid action figures? They
No.
look so wrong.
I wish I won't.
The books are still being published. There's still like new ones.
They should like stop.
I think these are by Net. No, these are by Funko. Okay. Well,
Fucko Pops.
look at this. Look at these figurines.
Ooh. Ooh, that is like a dumpster fire.
I like him on the skateboard, ready to kill Roderick at a moment's notice.
I think they should have just been stuck on paper. They shouldn't be 3-dimensional. It just looks off.
It looks crusty, yeah.
Like the movies, it makes sense, you know, because it's supposed to be like this, you know, it's supposed to be like a diary of an actual like kid, right?
Right, with his own drawings of how he sees, or, you know, his own artistic interpretations of those around him.
Yeah,
So,
exactly. So it makes sense for it to be a live action.
Zoo
This-
Weenie Mama.
It's like, it just looks like it looks wrong, like actually wrong.
It is wrong.
mhm.
I found out about this like the other day. I'm like, this is not okay. I want this deleted from the face of the earth. I wonder if kids actually have any of these.
I doubt it.
I sincerely, my heart goes out to those children who may have those.
Remember the cheese touch?
That was like
shit
so
got-
popular. It was
that-
so
like-
popular in elementary school. It actually
Yeah.
made people get bullied.
Yeah, no, I remember that because they tried to do that. They tried playing that shit with me. It's like fuck off. they're like, dude, you got the cheese touch, and I spent like 2 whole days trying to like get people to fuck off with that and like get rid of it or whatever. And I got it on some kid, and I was like, you have the cheese touch. He's like, no, I don't. I cross my fingers. I'm like, fuck off. No, you did, you son of a bitch. You have the cheese touch. Leave me
I
alone.
cross my fingers. That doesn't mean
I hate that.
Doesn't mean I didn't touch you.
Yeah, that pissed me off so much. I'd be like, oh, I crossed my fingers. Like, no, you didn't. I saw your goddamn hands.
You're
You
just
prick.
saying that so you can
No,
get
wearing
that?
flip flops.
You
I can
got-
see your toes.
You got the goddamn cheese touch. Get over it, scum
This
fuck.
goddamn coochie.
Yeah.
You can't get the goddamn coochie.
All right, okay. Journal. Okay.
Huh?
I want you to look at this. Okay, I'm gonna put them in the. So you see like the live action Roderick, right?
Yeah.
Look at the V from Devil May Cry 5.
Oh.
Oh my god.
It's the same. He went down to the giant lips.
Oh my. Thinking emoji.
And then there's like Kylo Ren. Let me put it. It's like the Father, the Son, the Holy Spirit. Just let me put Kylo Ren in. Oh, and then you put Snape in too.
The Father, the Son, and the Holy. Oh man.
So we got Roderick, we got V, we got Snape, and we got and yeah, Roderick V,
Roderick has-
Snape, and Kylo Ren.
Roderick has become Catholic. My boss is named Tony, so I just go, "Hey Tony,
Hey, Tony!
hey Tony, why'd you
You
fuck
want-
my wife?"
Tony
You want a
Baloney.
hot dog?
It's not like
We got
everybody
the
else is
Franks
gonna.
here. I don't want no mustard on my hot dog.
Hey Tony, why'd you fuck my wife?
Not like anybody else is gonna.
Bada boom!
Bada bing, bada boom.
Oh my god.
I'm
One of
walking.
my favorite videos I found recently was like this woman. She's like, "Here I am in New York City," and there's like this guy's like, "Hey lady, shut the fuck up."
Oh my god.
Guys, I finally made it to New York City!
Lady, shut the fuck up!
And the comments just like, New Yorkers are like the rudest, nicest people you ever meet.
That is true.
Can you like confirm this because you've been to New York before?
I've
Yes.
been in New York, and yeah, it's pretty
Yes.
true.
Yeah.
Literally, if you want the New York experience, just drive around it for not for an hour. It should be 15 minutes, but it will take you an hour to drive around.
I was about to
That's
say, yeah, for after you said for an hour, I'm like, yeah, get a nice view of the block.
Are you talking about Maryland?
Maryland is thankfully not that bad. It just takes 20 minutes to do a 5-minute drive around here.
Look at all the crabs.
It's times
On
4.
the backs of people's cars.
Yeah, I don't know why in Maryland, but like we just have crabs everywhere on the roof.
Well, it's because of the Chesapeake Bay and the blue crab.
Yeah, they keep on just like
They're like, this is the only place that this is. Look at us.
they keep
are we
causing
known for?
traffic
Oh,
jams
the blue
during the
crab.
That's
yeah,
why
they-
y'all gotta...
the great crab migrations cause a lot of problems for us, but we have to respect the crabs.
Crab
environment.
god.
You know the solution to that? You gotta start shaving
Die.
your pubes.
Wait.
Guess we gotta.
Oh. I thought I was like, why is shaving my pubes gonna help crabs?
It's not gonna help them.
Okay, I feel bad for you guys. Wanna know why?
Genital warts.
Yes. But I feel bad that your state is known for crabs. Well, but we're known for fucking Bigfoot.
Well, we have this.
We have
have
horseshoe
Columbia.
crabs as well.
Horseshoe
But
crabs
who-
are dope. They have
Who
blue
gives the
blood.
shit about horseshoe crabs? They don't. Do
I
anything.
do. They're my
They
friends.
have blue
They just sit
blood.
there in the
That's
sand. What else are they gonna do? Die? I
Love?
think so.
Have blue blood. That's cool.
Yeah,
blue
exactly.
blood.
They
I don't
love
care that they've been around since the dinosaurs. They haven't done anything to help us.
What has Bigfoot done to help us? Suck you
He
dick.
fucked my wife shit. That's
Bigfoot fucked my wife.
Man.
I fucked your wife's shit lips.
Whatever this is, Bigfoot.
You know, Shit Lips reminds me of Rugrats, how there was that doctor called Dr.
Why?
Lipshits.
Oh yeah.
And
wait, really?
yeah,
Yeah.
Dr.
Epic.
Lipshits, he was like some kind of aficionado on like child behavior. But yeah, his name was Dr.
Oh,
Lipshits.
wow.
Oh yeah, yeah. Okay,
The
I remember
true
that.
reveal of Rugrats is that he was actually a horseshoe crab the entire time.
Oh, jeez.
So this has been another episode of ZapCast. We hope you guys enjoyed this, and I hope you guys enjoyed season 1. We'll be back in a couple months, I should say, with season 2, unless we happen to make more episodes for season 1, which it might be unlikely, highly
Yeah.
unlikely.
Depends on how,
But,
time zones and
Yeah.
what.
So if you guys like this video, feel free to subscribe, share us around. We would love to have a bigger audience, and like our Facebook page. We post updates there, and we'd love to talk to you guys there as well. It's been Commander Sparky and signing out.